Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to the session for the first demo for data engineering with Google Cloud Platform. I hope you guys are able to hear me. Can you guys confirm once? Am I audible? Are
Yes,
you
sir.
guys able to hear me? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thanks for confirming. Sir, today is the first demo for data engineering with Google Cloud Platform. Um, in the very first session, we are going to talk about the four activities mainly. The very first thing we are going to see what is data engineering. We will see what is Google Cloud Platform. We will also talk about the detailed course curriculum, and we will also see the course details. So as a part of the first demo session, we will talk about these four modules, everyone. We will understand what is data engineering in a simple terms. We will also see what is Google Cloud Platform and high level overview of the GCP. And what is the detailed course curriculum for the next 3 months. And the course details such as timings, notes, recordings, resumes, all of those things we will talk about. And if you have any questions, you can ask me any questions at any point of time. Please raise your hand if you wanted to ask any questions. Okay. Before we go to the very first module of what is data engineering, let me gonna tell you guys about myself. My name is Shaik Saidhul. Okay, currently I'm working as a solution architect at Quantech. I'm also a consultant at Databricks. And coming to my education, I have completed my master's degree from NIT Trichy. Okay. And NIT Trichy, I have completed my master's degree from. I have more than 9 years of experience, I would say. More than 9 years of experience into the data and AI field. I've done many certifications in the GCP, Azure, AWS, Databricks, Python, Terraform, many also. And coming to my training experience, from the last 3 years onwards, I've been teaching the GCP, guys. GCP data engineering, I've been teaching it from the last 3 years, I would say. Okay, so this is all about me, everyone. So my name is Sheikh Saidul. Just remember me like that. And first, let us try to understand what is data engineering. Tell me, guys, what is data engineering in your terms? What do you guys know about data engineering? Can anyone tell me?
Transform data into usable form or business form.
Okay, all right. Yes, that's a very good answer. So let us try to see. So data engineering is very simple. You will get a data from different data sources on a daily basis. So if you are running some business, your business may have a plenty of the applications behind the scene. Your business may be getting the data from different files or a databases or a IoT devices, nothing but sensor devices. Okay, sir, there's a huge amount of a data that is coming from the different data sources. So we have a data that is coming from the databases or an applications or a files or databases or IoT devices. Okay, so you have a data that is coming from the different data sources, everyone. So tell me, guys, what do we do with this data? Do we delete it?
We transform data into a usable form or we clean that data.
So this is a historical data, right? So this is something that we don't have, we don't need it. Okay, so this is already someone is purchased some of the products. You go to the Flipkart, an application, you do some kind of a transaction, and then that's where some kind of a data is getting generated. Like who is the customer, what is the amount of money that they have purchased, and what is the discount that they have received. So those are all the things we call it as a data. Similarly, you go to some Uber or a Ola, you try to book a ride. right? So again, there's a huge amount of data getting generated. So on a daily basis, there's a huge amount of data that is coming from the different data sources, such as applications, files, databases, and IoT devices. So what a business manager says, that what is a business owner says, that if you try to analyze this data, this gives you some kind of a insight or information. These analysis will give you some kind of a insights, and these insights are very useful for the business improvement. Business improvement. So that's the main goal. So every business wanted to grow. So take any business. If a business is there, so they wanted to grow, meaning that they wanted to increase the customer count, they wanted to increase the sales, or they wanted to increase the customer behavior, or they wanted to increase the customer satisfaction. Right. So if you guys wanted to improve your business, you need to know where to improve it. You need to get some kind of a insight or a information. Right, sir. How to get this insight, sir? If you ask me, if you analyze your data or if you understand your data, you will get some kind of a patterns out of it. You get some kind of a details about it. And the moment you get some kind of insight, those insights are very useful for the business improvement. Those insights are very useful for the business improvement. All right. So whenever you are working on some data, you have to analyze it. Then you will get some kind of insight. Those insights are eventually are going to be helping your business to grow. So that's the reason nowadays people already saying that sir, data is nothing but money. Right. So data is nothing but money. But sir, now tell me, if I wanted to analyze the data, what is the very first thing that we need to do? If I wanted to analyze the data, is it directly I can go for the analysis? No, that is not possible. I cannot directly go for the analysis, isn't it? Sir, I have a data source here. I cannot directly go for the analysis. Instead, first I have to store the data into a single location, because this application is running some server. These files are coming from some other application, or these databases are running in some other location, right? So these are coming from different locations, different servers, different areas, different applications. Right, sir. If you guys wanted to analyze the data, first you need to put your data into a one single location. That is nowadays we call it as a data lake. This is where we store the data. This is where we store the data as it is, meaning that in the raw format. We are going to extract the data from these multiple data sources, and we are going to store this data into a single location called data lake. What is data lake? We will see it later, but understand that in a location we are going to store the data as it is in the format, as it in the raw format. Now, sir, we have the entire data from the multiple locations into a one single location. Sir, I have the entire data here. Now tell me, sir, can we go for the analysis now? Can we go for the analysis now?
We need to apply the transformation logic. We need to clean
Exactly.
data.
Exactly. Very good. Sir, I cannot directly go for the analysis again, even though I have the data with me. For example, just think about constructing a home. Just think about constructing a home. Sir, I wanted to build a home. If you guys wanted to construct a own house, right? Sir, I wanted to construct a own house. Sir, if you guys wanted to construct a own house, will you be able to directly do it? No. If you wanted to construct a house, first you need to get some sand, the raw material such as sand, bricks. Then you need to have a cement. You need to have a equipment, right, sir? You need to have some other transportation, everything, right? So this is a water, for example, right, sir? So do you think all of these things are available in one single location? No, right? So you have to extract these all of, or you have to transport all of these things into a one location where you wanted to construct the home. Right, you have to put you have to get these things, because sand is available in some location, bricks, cement, these water equipments are available in different areas, different locations. All of them you have to transport it and move it to a location where you are constructing the home. This is assume that this is where you wanted to construct the home, to move it here. Now you have all of these things here: sand, bricks, cement, equipment, water, and all of these things I have it in one single location. Can I directly construct the home? Can I directly construct the home? No, that is not possible. You cannot just put the sand, you cannot just put the bricks and construct the home. That's not possible. As it is, you cannot do it. What we have to do? We have to process it, isn't it? We have to process it. What is meant by processing, sir? You have to mix the water with the sand and with the cement. It will create some kind of a mixture, and use that mixture, use the bricks and construct a wall by wall, wall by wall. That's how you can able to build the entire house, right? It's not so the data engineering is not new to us. It's something that we do on a daily basis. The only thing is that engineering is something that we do on a daily basis. We are now applying that engineering tactics, or we are applying that engineering strategies on top of the data. That is nothing but data engineering. Engineering is nothing but, this is what we call it as civil engineering, where you deal with these kind of things. Again, this is also engineering, right? So engineering is something that you are making something to the organ, to your company or to your people or to your something which is very useful for them, right? So when it comes to the data also here, once you have the entire data into a one single location, I cannot directly go for the analysis, isn't it? Because this data may contain a plenty of the duplicates. This data, because it is a raw data, this raw data may contain a plenty of the duplicates. It may have a plenty of the null values. It may have a bad records. It may have a unnecessary information. Now tell me, sir, what do we do? Tell me, what do we do?
We need to clean that data, or we need to filter the bad records.
Exactly. So now we need to do the data processing. Data processing we have to do, sir. This is a phase where we are going to do the processing. Sir, what is mean by processing? Processing meaning that cleaning the data, transforming the data, converting the data into a usable format. That's nothing but processing. So where in the data processing, you are going to clean the data by removing the duplicates, by removing the null values, by removing the bad records, unnecessary information. We are going to eliminate all of these chaos. Once we have removed it and we are converting to a usable format, now we are ready for the analysis. So this is where we are going to perform some kind of analytics. We are going to perform some kind of analysis in the data warehouses with a simple language called SQL. Don't ask me how we are going to do it. Don't ask me how to store the data. Don't ask me how to process the data, how to analyze the data. That's nothing but data engineering, which we have to spend all 3 months to learn it. Okay, so there are many strategies to store the data, many strategies or frameworks available to process the data, many methods are there we have to follow to analyze the data, which we are going to cover in the next 3 months. But the process, what is data engineering as a definition point of view, sir? Because it's a very, very interesting area, very, very trending, and very are highly packages. High packages are all highly paid job, we'll say. Okay, so now you are extracting the data and storing the data, processing the data, and analyzing the data. Sir, assume that I have done the analysis. Now, whatever the data that I have analyzed, what we can do, sir? We can use this data for creating some kind of a reports or dashboards, or we can use this data for creating the ML models out of it, or we can use this data for the data science or business groups. So whatever the data that you have analyzed, whatever the report that you have generated by analyzing the data, that can be used to create a BI models. BI nothing but business intelligence, such as reports and dashboards, ML models, data science, nowadays AI also, business groups also. So these are the downstream. You are sending this data to the downstream here. In addition to that, you will also take care of the data governance and monitoring. You will also take care of the data governance and monitoring. Data governance and monitoring talks about the data access control and data accuracy and completeness. Meaning that you have to take care of the access control. Who is accessing your data? Are they allowed to access the data? You have to control the access to your data. You have to make sure that the data is accurate throughout the systems and complete, right? So those are all the things comes under the data governance and monitoring. Right. So this entire charts actually tells you what is data engineering in a simple steps. Right. So data engineering is a process of extracting the data, storing the data, processing the data, and analyzing the data. Right, sir? So that it will be used for the downstream for creating some kind of a BI reports or ML models or data science requirements. During that, we will also take care of the data governance and monitoring. And if you can see in a definition point of view, if you guys wanted to see, this is what is data engineering. Read this one. Read this one. It will make sense now. So data engineering is a process of, it is a process of collecting, organizing, and preparing large amounts of the data. Preparing large amounts of the data so that it can be easily used and analyzed. So that it can be easily used and analyzed. Data engineering is a process of organizing the data. See, we are organizing the data, preparing the large amounts of the data so that it can be easily used and analyzed. That's the idea. And during this one, it may involve designing and building the different infrastructure and systems that allows, because meaning that you don't want it to do the things manually because you are going to deal with a huge amount of data. Do you planning to do it manually? No, we don't want it to do the things manually. We wanted to build the systems, pipelines, and infrastructure that allow the data to be captured, stored, processed, and accessed efficiently and automatically. So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to automate the entire thing, right? So that is nothing but data engineering. That is nothing but a data engineering, right? So in this one, we process the data, store the data, analyze the data, visualize the data, and govern the data also. During this one, we will create some kind of a data pipelines infrastructure that allows to do all of these data engineering activities. All of these data engineering activities. All right, sir. What a data engineer do on a daily basis then? What a data engineer do on a daily basis, sir? If you ask me, a data engineer works on a data ingestion. A data engineer work on a data storage and management. A data engineer may work on the data processing. A data engineer may work on the data quality and governance. A data engineer may work on data pipeline creation. A data engineer may work on the performance optimization. A data engineer may work on the monitoring and maintenance. So, multiple data engineers in a project, they work on a different activities like ingestion, storage, processing, quality and governance, pipeline creation, performance optimization, monitoring and maintenance. So, different data engineers work on a different activities, right? So, this is what is data engineering in a simple terms, guys. This is what is data engineering in a simple terms.
Sir,
Anyone have any question? Please raise your hand.
sir,
Please raise your
how?
hand if you have any questions. Do not talk directly.
Okay, sir, how data analytics is different from engineering?
So data analytics is different. Data analytics and data engineering both are different, isn't it? So data engineering is a foundation. Analytics just focus on only creating the reports and dashboards, just analyzing the data, meaning that reports, dashboard creation. But data
Oh,
engineering is nothing but all of these things: ingestion, storage, processing, quality, pipeline creation. All of these things comes into the picture.
okay. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone have any question on what is data engineering? Stick to the topic, please. Anyone have any question? What is mean by data engineering? Don't worry about all of these things like data ingestion, storage. How do we do that, sir? How do we learn it? Don't worry. We are going to take each and every step of it, like data ingestion, storage, processing. We are going to learn it with the different tools, different frameworks, different methodologies, different optimization techniques. Also, we will learn. Okay. Yes. Now, now that you know what is data engineering and the role of a data engineer, we will also see what is Google Cloud Platform, and after that I will tell you the detailed course curriculum. I will tell you the detailed course curriculum, guys, after that. Tell me, guys, what are the other cloud platforms that you guys know? What are the other cloud platforms that you guys know? What are the cloud platforms that you guys know? Tell me.
AWS,
Azure.
Azure,
Sir,
Oracle,
AWS, Azure, GCP, and
Oracle,
Oracle, sir, IBM, Alibaba, and different things are also there, right? So these are all the different cloud providers available in the market. What are these, sir? These are all cloud providers. Sir, what are these cloud providers provides us? Can anyone tell me? Sir, these are all cloud providers, isn't it? Sir, these are all cloud providers. Sir, AWS,
Infrastructure.
GCP, Azure, Oracle, and IBM and Alibaba. Sir, these are all different cloud providers. Right, sir?
Infrastructure.
They provide the infrastructure. Okay. Any other answers?
different
It's
services,
not a tool we can
Mhm.
access anywhere at any time.
Okay, that's a good answer. Sir, cloud providers, what they providers? Sir, there are plenty of the cloud providers available in the market, such as AWS, Azure, GCP, Oracle, IBM, and Alibaba. So these are all providing you the cloud computing services. These are going to be providing you cloud computing services. What they provide, sir, if you ask me, they provide you the cloud computing services. Right, sir. They are going to provide you the multiple cloud computing services. Right, sir. What are those? Sir, they are going to provide you the compute services, machine learning services, okay, cloud computing services. If you ask me what are those, so they are going to provide you a plenty of the cloud computing services, such as compute services, compute services. Sir, it will also provide you database services. Okay, storage and database services. I'll say storage and the database services, and big data services. They will also provide you the ML services. So they will also provide you um, networking services. They will also provide you AI and BI services, and they will also provide you the IEM services, nothing but identity and access management. So they'll provide you a lot of services. Just wanted to give you an idea. Sir, what they provide, the what the cloud providers provide us, sir, if you ask me, sir, cloud providers provides you the cloud computing services such as compute services like virtual machines, Kubernetes services, and all of those, storage and database services, big data services, machine learning services, networking services, AI and BI services, IEM services. So these are the different services that they are going to provide you. Sir, what is the advantage with the help of these services? What is the advantage of with the services, guys? So these services are offered to the organization. So these services are offered to the organization. Okay, so these services are offered to the organizations. So these organizations will have a different projects, and to fulfill their project requirements in the organization, if they wanted to fulfill their project requirements, they can use these multiple services. If they wanted to fulfill the project requirement, if they wanted to satisfy their client, right, if they wanted to fulfill their project requirements, they can use these services. Okay, so if they wanted to provide the faster deliveries, quicker deliveries, instead of waiting a lot of time, because when you are working in the on premises, you take a lot of time to deploy. Maybe I'll give you an idea. Okay, I'll give you an example. Assume that, sir, I have some 100 terabytes of the data with me, 100 terabytes of the data, and my client is asking me to store this data. Tell me, where do you store it? He's asking me to store this data. Where do you guys store it? Tell me. Without cloud platforms. Without cloud platforms, how do you store this 100 terabytes of the data? Without cloud platforms, nothing but it's on premises, isn't it? So on prem. So how do you store this data in the on premises? Tell me.
In local,
A database cannot, even though if it is a database also, directly database will be available.
in our
Right?
local
So
system, if possible.
when you are working in the on premises, you cannot create everything, right? So first you have to purchase the machines, isn't it? So when you are working in the on premises, you have to purchase the operating system, install the operating system and libraries, OS, comma libraries. Then you have to do the networking. Then you have to assign the storage. You have to configure the backups, and you have to do the maintenance and monitoring, right? So maintenance and monitoring, and many things comes into the picture, guys. Monitoring. So these are all the things comes into the picture. If you guys wanted to look at here, guys, if you guys wanted to store some 100 terabytes of the data in the on premises, you have to do all of these things: purchasing the machines, installing the operating system and libraries, networking, assigning the storage, configure the backups, maintenance and monitoring. So once all of these standards, once all of these things are ready as per the standard, then we can able to go ahead and store this data, right? So then we can able to go ahead and store this data. So this is how the process works. Now if you guys wanted to store the data, once everything is ready, then you can go for storing the data. Tell me how much time it will take. It will take a lot of time, isn't it? It will take a lot of time, lot of money, lot of effort, right? When you're working in the on premises, so this will take installing, purchasing, delivering, networking, assigning, right? Lot of effort also we have to put, right? So when you're working in the on premises, this is a challenge. So when you're working in the on premises, so this is the problem, guys. Okay. So when you're working in the on premises, you have to spend a lot of time, lot of effort, lot of money. This is the problem. Now, instead of working in the on premises, what we can do, sir? Now, instead of on premises, what we can do now?
We can go for cloud.
We can go for the cloud. Tell me, if I wanted to store the 100 terabytes of the data in the cloud, what we have to do?
We can store it in GCS.
We have to first, we have to create a cloud account, right, sir? We have to create a cloud account,
Yes.
right? So once the cloud account, sorry, we have to create cloud account. Once the cloud account is created, we have to set up the billing, and we have to find a suitable service for storing the data, right? So we have to find a suitable service, and then once you found the suitable service, you can directly go ahead and store it. Now tell me how much time this will take. How much time the cloud computing model, how much time this will take when you are working in the cloud platform?
It will take less time as
It
compared
will
to
take
one.
a very less time comparatively, right? So it will, this on premises make it take a lot of time, like it will take months. But here when you are working in the cloud, if you guys wanted to store the same thing, it will hardly take a day or two, or 1 week maximum, right? So that's how, that's the benefit of the cloud. What you are doing it, you are utilizing the cloud computing services. You are finding a suitable cloud computing services to fulfill your project requirement. What is my project requirement, sir? Storing the huge amount of a data is my project requirement. To fulfill that project requirement, we are going to the cloud, and using the cloud computing services. That's what is cloud providers do. So cloud providers provide you the cloud computing services for the organizations, and these organizations use these services. They use these services to fulfill their project requirements. So this is what is going to happen. So this is what is going to happen, guys. So if they wanted to fulfill their project requirements, they can use different services offered by the Google Cloud Platform. That's sorry, offered by the cloud providers. Right, so AWS, Azure, GCP, Oracle, IBM, Alibaba, all these are different cloud providers in the market. They provide you the cloud computing services for the different organizations, so that the organizations can utilize these services to fulfill their project requirements. So that's what is going to happen. They can utilize these services to fulfill their project requirements. One of such cloud platforms, sir. What is one of such cloud platforms, sir? If you ask me, that is nothing but Google Cloud Platform, everyone. One of such a cloud platform is what, sir? If you ask me, one of such cloud platform is a Google Cloud Platform. It's a Google Cloud Platform, guys. One of such cloud platform is a Google Cloud Platform. What is the definition of it, sir? So Google Cloud Platform is one of the leading cloud provider which provides you the cloud computing services for the organizations to fulfill the project requirements. So this is what is the definition. The flow of the red line is the definition, guys. Google Cloud Platform is one of the leading cloud provider which provides a cloud, which is one of the leading cloud provider which provides a multiple cloud computing services for the organizations to fulfill the project requirements. So that's the definition. You have Azure also. If someone is asking what is Azure also, you say the same definition. The definition is default. And Azure is also one of the leading cloud provider which provides a cloud computing services for the organization. Everything is same. Even AWS, Alibaba, Oracle. So Google Cloud Platform is also, if you go to the supermarket, however, you find a different brands of chocolates, right? You find a Dairy Milk, you find a Kit Kat, you find a Milky Bar, you find a different 5-star and everything, right? So similarly, right, in the market, there are multiple cloud providers such as AWS, Azure, GCP. Oracle, IBM, Alibaba. So out of all the things, major market is for the AWS, next is for the Azure, next is GCP. So top three leading cloud providers, if you ask me, AWS, Azure, and GCP. And nowadays, GCP is taking over a good amount of market, and there is a plenty of the opportunities for the GCP data engineers. There is a plenty of the opportunities for the GCP data engineers because data engineering projects are very good at GCP. Many companies started using the GCP for the data engineering projects. That's the reason there are plenty of opportunities are there.
Sir,
Okay, so that's what is Google Cloud Platform, everyone. Meaning that Google Cloud Platform is a leading cloud provider that offers a range of products and solutions to help the organizations to build, deploy, and scale the applications and services in the cloud. And it provides a highly reliable, secure, and scalable infrastructure. And you can leverage them Google's extensive network and data centers also. Okay, so there are multiple cloud providers. One of such cloud platform is a Google. Sir, why not AWS? Why not Azure? If you ask me, sir, AWS and Azure also you can learn for data engineering, and they are also good careers. Okay, sir, why not AWS? Why not Azure? Some people may ask me this question. Sir, why only GCP? Why GCP only? Right, sir? This question, many people may ask this question. Yes or no? Why not AWS and Azure? You can also go for it. I'm a trainer for Azure also. I'm a trainer for GCP and Azure. I teach both. But if someone is coming to me for data engineering, I suggest mainly two. If someone is coming for data engineering, I suggest only two, that is GCP or Azure, because there is a very good amount of data engineering opportunities for the GCP and Azure. AWS is not that much good for data engineering. It is also good, but comparatively there's a good amount of services offered by the GCP and Azure, but very cost effective. So that's the reason GCP and Azure is very good for the data engineering career. First thing, right? So for data engineering career, data engineering. So GCP and Azure are better. GCP and Azure are better for data engineering career. And the next thing, sir, out of these two, which one I have to select then? Sir, is it GCP or Azure I have to select? So it depends. If you wanted to go for a job and get the job, right, sir? I wanted to go for a job. I wanted to learn some data engineering or cloud data engineering. I wanted to get a job. In that case, go for the GCP because GCP is new. Getting the job in the GCP is very simple because when you go for the Azure, Azure also easy only. Learning the Azure and GCP both are same. There is no difference. But the problem is that Azure has a huge competition. So Azure has a huge competition. So when you go to the GCP, the competition is very less because it's a new cloud platform. Recently, it was, 3 to 4 years, maximum 3 4 years. Azure is there from a lot of years. So there's a huge competition when you go for the Azure and AWS. If you go for Azure or AWS, there's a huge competition. Getting the job becomes very difficult. Getting the job becomes very difficult over here. But in the GCP, as it is new, see, I am the trainer for GCP and Azure both. But if you ask me, if you wanted to get a job at the earliest, go for the GCP. And you wanted to get the job at or you wanted to learn some other cloud platforms, or whether it is GCP or Azure, I suggest you to go for Azure. Because for learning purpose, you can learn any cloud platform, all are same only. But for the job perspective, go for the GCP because GCP is having a plenty of opportunities and the competition is very less. Getting the job becomes very easy. Okay, so that's one of the question that I can say. Now let us try to see the detailed course curriculum also. Let us try to see the detailed course curriculum. You will get an idea. I already have a detailed course curriculum here. I'm going to paste it here. It becomes very easy for you to see it. All the things on the screen. I'm going to paste it here. Let us just see. Okay. So this is our detailed course curriculum, guys. The course timings is different. Rest of all the things are same. And the timings is 9:30 to 10:30 every day. The same time, guys. Okay, 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. IST.
Sir, what will be the duration of course?
You have it on the screen. I'll tell you. So the timings is this one, guys. The course timings is this one. If you can see, 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. And if you can see, the course details are here. Okay, the course details are over here. The duration is 3 months. 3 months, 50 plus hours. We are going to take it for GCP data engineering. The sessions are live Monday to Friday. Daily 1 hour will be there. Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour. Daily recordings will be shared. Resume templates will be shared. Interview questions will be shared. Certification dumps for cracking the certifications also will be shared. Okay, the prerequisite for the course is SQL. On the top, I have told you. So on the top, you have it here. The prerequisite for the course is SQL, guys. And the topic wise, what we are going to cover, if you ask me, sir, we will be starting our course with these details: introduction, interfaces, console walkthrough, locations, IM and admin. Some of you may not be familiar with these things also, nomenclature also. So that's the reason I'm giving you a high level topics that we are covering. Okay, we start with the cloud basics and then we go to the programming. And first we will talk about GCP introduction and interfaces. Then we go to the programming. We'll learn the Python, right? So and then we go to the data engineering services. And then we will cover all of these projects, pipelines and case studies. And 2 projects will be given for free. You can go for these things also. Okay, 2 projects are given for free. Don't wanted to tell the details, but yes, 2 projects are given it for free. So this is how we are going to cover. Right, sir. This is how we are going to cover. Cloud basics, we will be starting with introduction, interfaces, console walkthrough, locations, IAM and admin. Programming, Linux Basics, Python, PySpark, and Apache Beam. GCP Data Engineering Services. In this one, we are going to start with cloud storage, Cloud SQL, BigQuery, Dataproc, Dataflow, PubSub, Airflow, Cloud Functions, Databricks. Databricks is also covered. And while we are learning each and every service, we will also talk about a database migration project in the Cloud SQL, in the BigQuery to analysis case studies. In the Dataproc, we are going to learn 3 case studies, end-to-end pipelines. In the Dataflow, we will learn 3 end-to-end beam jobs, end-to-end pipelines. And in the Composer, nothing but Airflow, 4 end-to-end DAGs. In the Databricks, we are going to see one streaming and one autoloader. Additionally, 2 projects are given it for free as a complimentary. 2 projects are given it for free for a complimentary. So this is the total course curriculum: cloud introduction, interfaces, console walkthrough, locations, IAM and admin, and Linux basics, Python for data engineers, PySpark, and Apache. So this is how we are going to cover all of these things one by one. So this is a course curriculum and course details, guys. If anyone have any questions, you please raise your hand. Do not talk. Okay. Yes, Manindranath. You have any question? 1 minute. Yes. 1 minute, guys. Yes, we are going to understand all of these things from the basic to the advanced. So all the topics will be covered to the level as a basic to advanced level where you will be able to work in the company comfortably. That's the idea. Okay. So we are not just touch basing all of these things. We are going to cover almost to the advanced stage. Okay. All right. So yes, Harsha, you have any question, Harsha or Chandra? Yes. Uh-huh. A data proc and data flow are the ETL services, like data processing. Yeah, these are comes under data processing. Data processing. I told you, right? Yes, data processing. This one, green color. So those things we will see. Okay, those things those are all the things that we are going to see. Yes. So cloud. Maybe if I have to quickly tell you. So cloud storage, cloud SQL, BigQuery. These are all comes under the storage. And Dataproc, Dataflow, PubSub, Airflow, cloud functions as a part of the ETL, data processing. And Databricks also comes under data processing and data analysis. BigQuery comes under data warehouse. Okay, so we will see in very detail in our upcoming sessions. Yes. Yes, Chandra, you have any question? Yes, please. Not required. Not required. Docker Jenkins not required for data engineering. It is only required for DevOps. So for data engineering, only basic knowledge on the SQL is required, guys. That's it. Mhm. No, it's like this one that if you are following my sessions regularly for next 3 months, and if you are able to practice it properly, within 4 months you should be able to get the job. That's what people have already done. Yes. 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 Resume. We will be having a separate session on how you can create the resume. Yes. Sure. Sure. Yes. Those things will be covered. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Srinivas, you have any question?
Are you going to cover this serverless also, serverless concept, running the Spark application with serverless?
We are going to see it, guys, right? So data flow is serverless, BigQuery is serverless. Yes. right? The
Okay.
serverless is just a characteristic, the way it works. But when it comes to the what are those serverless tools, or if you ask me, so BigQuery is a serverless tool, Dataflow is a serverless tool, right? So data bricks is also now serverless, cloud functions is also serverless. So yes, we are going to cover that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Kalyan, you have any question?
Sir,
Sat, yes.
how many day you will consume for the programming, that
No,
programming system?
I cannot say it because mostly my sessions are theoretical, not practical. Okay, so mostly lab sessions only. Very less theoretical will be there. Mostly every day will be practicals only. So if you say 3 months, out of the 3 months, more than 2 months is lab sessions. Only some 1 month or less than 1 month is theory. Okay.
And are you going to cover Terraform also?
The Terraform is a complementary topic. It is not covered here, but that's a complementary video. Yes.
Is it required for GCP data engineering,
Not
Terraform?
mandatory, but some of the companies asking, so that's the reason we are providing as a complimentary. Yes, not
And
mandatory.
okay, and how many day you will take the Airflow or Composer?
So Airflow will take around 5 days because 5 to 6 days poured end to end DAG. Each day one DAG we are going to cover. Yeah.
Okay, then. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Satya, you have any question?
Yeah. Actually, last year I was trying to join this GCP. You mentioned 45 days but that time, but now you mentioned 3 month.
No, it is 3 months only. I mean, in the UI, in the website, they are mentioning it as 40, but it's a 3 month session. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Yes.
So calls and all outside good and the package also
Yes.
good.
There's a good amount of calls.
Okay.
Yes. There's a good amount of opportunities are also there in the market, guys. So for GCP data engineer, there is a very good calls. Just now in the group, one of my student actually pinged me and saying that, sir, in our company, like HCL is hiring for more than 200. So just now I got this one. You can see, right? So I said. There are a lot of requirements in HCL for GCP, approximately 200 plus. Any resumes will be appreciated. So one of the guy is asking, sir, we are hiring. He is working in the HCL, and they are hiring like anything nowadays. GCP data engineers having a plenty of opportunities in
Yes, sir.
company like HCL. It is hiring like anything. Okay, so the only thing is that you should learn proper and a systematic way. Where to learn, what to learn, you should know properly, and you should be practicing on a daily basis. I'm telling you, I'm going to teach each and every session very basic, very simple. And the only thing is that whatever I tell you, if you do the practice on a regular basis, within 3 to 4 months, you should be getting the job. So that's the idea. Okay. Yeah.
Sir,
Mhm.
hello.
Yes, Anil. Yes, Anil. You have any question? Databricks in the Google Cloud platform. In GCP also we have a Databricks, isn't it? No, it's actually like almost some 7 to 6 to 7 hours we are going to cover. And end-to-end one project is we are providing. So that's where you will learn a lot of things. Okay. So 6 to 7 hours of live session and one end-to-end project of 5 to 6 hours. So which is more than enough for you to learn the Databricks. Okay. SQL, I suggest you to have a SQL medium level of knowledge, meaning that, sir, if you know, I have a prerequisite for the SQL over here. So if you know the basics of these or all the things, what is data types, how to create, order by aggregate functions, ranking, joins, subqueries, if you know these things, more than enough. These are prerequisite for the SQL. Okay. Yes. 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 Yes, Raj. Yeah. Mhm. That's actually not comes under the data engineering, but we will deal with the, yeah, we will deal with the API. So this is one of the complementary project where we are providing it how you extract the data from the API, right? So this is ClickBuzz API. You are extracting the data from the API using the Python. Okay, the same fashion, however you are getting it, you can also post it. Okay, and similarly, however you are pulling the data, right? You can also expose the data. But that exposing we are not covering because that's not comes under this one. API is a separate topic itself entirely. But we will be using the APIs to pull the data and push the data. So that's something that we will be seeing. Yeah. Python, Python, Python. Yes. Yep. No, no. Yes. Sure. Yes, Kalyan. You have any question? Kalyan K.
Through your course, if we complete the sincerely your course, then how many years of experience we can tell in a
That's a very good question. Sir, how many years we can go for with this course? Like once we complete the course, sir, how many years we can put it? So these are all the common questions that every batch that whenever I go, they will ask me. So I've been ran almost 80 plus batches, guys. I don't know how many people you agree or you will, think. If I say 80 plus batches for GCP itself from last 3 years, so it's a very good shocking for me also. I've run more than 80 plus batches, and more than 800 people got placed in different top MNC companies and different companies, I would say. This is something that you check my name, you check anywhere, Shaik Saidhul, you will get to know that I'm the one who started GCP data engineering a way back, teaching in GCP data engineering a way back. And we have been successfully running from the last 3 years, I would say. I've been successfully providing the trainings last successfully. I'm also a corporate trainer. I also teach in corporates like Deloitte and Cognizant. Recently I provided for Cognizant, so I'm also a trainer for that. So I'm telling you, if you actually asking any question, I might have been already covered it in the previous session. So you are in a very good and safe hands. And the only thing is that do practice regularly so that you will learn everything. And coming to this question, that sir, what level of experience that we have to provide when it comes to the interview? How do we manage the current experience? That's the question, right? So if you look at here, I'm going to say one example. For example, sir, you have currently 3 years of experience. So if you are currently having 3 years of experience, look at this one. If you currently have 3 years of experience, so this is what you have to do. You have to put last 3 years, last 1.5 years on the GCP. Rest of the 1.5 years, whatever the current experience you have, you have to prepare the resume like that. You have to go to the interview like that. So this is a simple answer. Similarly, sir, if you have 5 years of experience, you put last 2 years on the GCP and prepare your resume like that and go for the interview. Even you can increase it 3 years, 1.5 to 2 also you can put it, or last 3 years also you can put it. No one is asking you, because my interview or my course will help you maximum last up to 3 years, maximum 3 years, right? So if you're putting 3 years level of experience also, this course can handle. You can easily answer in the interviews also. Okay, you can easily answer in the interviews also. This is what it is.
Sir, if we are good in the programming like SQL and PySpark and Python, then how much years of experience we can tell?
You can tell anything. See, I'm telling you, you can tell any years, 5 years, 10 years also you can put it. But there's no GCP like 5 years before, right? So 4 years before in the India, GCP is not there. Okay, so that's the reason maximum 3.5, 4 is fine. Beyond that is not works, because even though if you ask me how many years of experience, when did I last work in the GCP? If you ask me, like 4 years before, right? So around 4 years. When I was working in
And
Accenture, we were working on the GCP. Okay, so that's some. Yeah.
and how many means how much package we can get up to max
No,
on this?
there's no limit for it. Maximum packages, there's no limit for it, guys. People are getting a very good amount of packages. One of the guy actually shocked me, surprised me actually with this. I don't know. Do I have his mail or something? I don't remember it. Okay. So what happens is that there is this guy, his name is Anil or Ankur, or I don't remember, some name, Anil or Ankur. What that guy has done, he actually called me one day, sir, I need to speak with you for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, he told me. And I said, okay. And he actually told me, sir, I have got 6 offer letters. He got 6 offer letters with the same course of mine. Sir, he was actually praising me with my course and he got 6 offer letters. Even if I go for an interview, getting the 6 offer letters, meaning that I can crack it. The thing is, I don't get that much of level of patience for attending many interviews. But this guy actually cracked 6 offer letters. It's not 6 interviews he attended. He attended more than 15, 16 companies he attended, and then he got 6 offer letters. And actually, the current package of him was around 9 LPA. Current package. But all the way from the 9 LPA, now he is getting 27 or 28 LPA. You see, the margin, you look at the margin, you look at the hike that he got, 300%. Right, so that's how. So there is no limit. It depends on your current package. It depends on how many number of offer letters that you guys are getting it. People are meaning that the companies are ready to pay. The companies are ready to pay if you have a good knowledge. Okay, so you have to get a proper knowledge, then it is easy. I'm telling you, you can go up to this level. I've seen one of the guys getting 52 LPA. He's a current already, he was actually getting 32 or 33, and from here he got 52. So it depends on your current package. Okay, one of the guy who actually having a 50 years, this guy, mean he actually pinged me in LinkedIn saying that, sir, I am having 50 years, and you are much younger than me, and thank you for your session, and I'm able to get 16 LPA hike. 16 LPA hike, 16 lakhs hike. Okay, I'm not saying it, sir. If you guys wanted to check my the messages also, maybe I'll show you one of the message in my this thing, LinkedIn, because people ping me in a lot of things. Maybe I'll just show you the message. Okay, instead of showing everything, just copy, take a screenshot of it. His name I don't remember. Just recently, like last week or last week. Yeah, this message. Hi Saidul. Praveen Kumar. His name is Praveen Kumar. Look at this one. Hi Saidul, I wanted to personally thank you by watching your bootcamp on GCP Healthcare and Udemy. I was able to get 16 lakh hike. So this project I was talking about, this project, right? This project is nothing but this project which I was offering you, which I'm going to offer you, right? So I told you, right? So this is healthcare project as a complimentary. And he is saying that I soon joining GCP data architect because he is having more than 50 years. You might be a lot younger than me as I'm 50 years old. Architect, seasoned architect. I have a limited exposure to GCP, but it's because of you I got a job. And he even told, God bless you also later after this message. So that's how I'm telling you, there is no age, there is no experience, there is no such thing as maximum hike or this thing. There's no limit for those things. You can join at any stage. This guy, 50 years guy, able to get the job as a GCP architect. Why can't you do that? Right? Right. So the thing is, the important thing is two things you have to put. One is you need to have a proper motivation, meaning that you should learn it. You should be everyday zeal to learn something. That's one thing. Second thing is that you should have practice it properly. Every day you have to put time to practice it. If you are having these two things, I'm telling you, for sure you will get the job. Okay. Yes. Any other questions? Anyone?
Sir, do we need to prepare a Looker or any BI tool for high
Not
package?
required. Looker, BI, Tableau, these things are not required for you to learn. Okay, that's not
For high,
required for a
high
data
package,
engineer.
it is not required.
Not required.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yes, please. Yes. Yes, Manindra. Yes. Mhm. Certification is not mandatory. Certification is not mandatory to come get the job. But if you have a certification, that's going to be a plus point for you comparatively, right? When two persons are there in front of you, both are good at interview and both are having the same skill set and everything. But when you have a certification and when the other guy is not having a certification, that gives you a job. Okay, at that point of, but it's not mandatory. Yes. Yes. For GCP, two certifications are there mainly: Associate Engineer and Associate Cloud Engineer, Professional Data Engineer. For Data Engineer, PDE, Professional Data Engineer is the certification that we have to focus on. Professional Data Engineer, yes.
Sir, which Python libraries will required for us for data engineering of the GCP?
Yeah. No, it depends, right? So I'm not telling you to take this one or that one. It's like how much effort you guys wanted to put it when it comes to the interviews, right? So when you go for an interview, you might be already having some knowledge on the Azure. Well, like, learning the full amount of Azure is easy for you, yes, but the hard thing comes in the interviews. Okay, and similarly, when it comes to learning the one cloud platform, when you already know the other cloud platform, becomes very easy because it's like a transition stage. Like, because when you know to prepare one curry, right, you know the process of preparing the curry, you can prepare any curry like that, right? So the same thing, when you know the one cloud platform, learning the other cloud platform becomes almost simple to. And so that if you are going to put a very less effort learning the same. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Kalyan, you were asking about the Python, right? So Python knowledge we are going to cover, don't worry about it, right? So from Monday
Uh,
onwards we are going to cover the Python. Yes.
which Python libraries mainly, sir, for GCP data engineering?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. We have to learn. Maybe I'll show you what are the Python topics that we have a dedicated notes, guys. Did I show you or not? So this is our notes. Each and every topic: cloud basics, GCS, Cloud SQL, BigQuery, Dataproc, Dataflow, PubSub, Airflow, functions, Databricks. All the things are here only, and the project links are also here. And when it comes to the Python, so these are all the things that we are covering as a Python.
Sir,
Okay. So
thank
this
you.
is our dedicated notes. You will be getting an access to these notes once you enroll for the course. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is it for today. I hope you have learned a lot of things on today's session, and we are going to have a demo two also tomorrow. Don't miss it. Okay. We are going
Okay.
to have a second demo session tomorrow at the same time. Demo two at the same time tomorrow. At the same time, guys. 9:30 to 10:30. We are having the demo tomorrow. I'm going to talk about very interesting topic, that is GCP introduction and interfaces. Very, very, very basic and important session everyone must know. GCP introduction and interfaces, and how to create a free account in the GCP. Three things we are going to cover, which is very, very, very basic session for everyone to understand. We are going to have a demo session too tomorrow at the same time, which is free. All can join at the same. Yes, the same link. Yes, Srinivas, you have any question?
Do we have to know the Python programming for this?
No, I am going to teach the Python. Okay, I'm going to teach the
Okay.
Python. We are going to cover the Python, all of these things. Okay. Yes,
Uh,
Charlene,
Okay.
you have any question? Charlene
yeah,
677.
yes, I do have a question. You mentioned that for these classes we need to know the SQL. Are you talking
Yes,
about the basic SQL or is it the advanced SQL?
this one. Anything, any SQL that you know how to do this thing. Take a snapshot of this one, guys. All of you take a snapshot of this one. I'm giving the screen here. Maybe I'll try to make it bigger also. If you guys want to take a snap of this one, you should know these basics of SQL,
Okay.
right? Yeah. All right. Yes, Venkat. Right. So I'm many people actually ask me. I thought of pasting the link over here. I'm going to paste it here. Maybe in the next session also I'll do that. So many people actually ask me, sir, can you give me the SQL playlist to learn the SQL, sir? And yes, somewhere I should be having it. 1 minute, let me share. I'm going to paste it in this particular notebook only. Once you get an access, you will get it. So this is just one of the guy who actually teaches SQL very simple, and people find it very easy to understand. That guy's name is this thing. I'm going to paste here the link. Yeah, I pasted the link over here. So this is the guy who actually teaches Python very simple. Okay, I have pasted the link over here, guys. Yeah.
Sir,
So some, yeah.
since few days GCP call have been increased so much, sir. What may be the reason for this, sir?
It's like this. GCP is offering the cost-effective services. Uh,
Okay.
the number of opportunities are more because the number of companies are choosing the GCP is more. Yeah.
And will AI will replace like this
Not
means
like that. It never happens like that. No.
not possible right now,
Not
at least.
not at the moment. Yes. Okay. And I hope you have learned something. Arif Sheikh, you have any question?
Sir, actually, I am from non-IT background, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Actually, I don't have any knowledge regarding in
Even you
coding.
come from IT background or non-IT background, I'm guessing if you know the basic knowledge on the SQL, that is important for this sessions. Because if you know the basic knowledge on the SQL, rest of all the things on me to teach you from basic to advanced. Okay, the only thing I'm expecting from these sessions is that, guys, if you are attending the sessions, should come with a basic knowledge on the SQL. And don't worry, while we are learning it, also you get time to practice SQL. Also, that is one thing. And one more thing, it's on me to teach you each and everything except SQL from basic to advanced level within next 3 months. And I'm going to teach it. I'm going to give you the assignments. You should be completing it so that you will be thorough. Okay, so that's the idea. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. We are having the demo 2 tomorrow. And don't miss it. If you have still any questions, also you can ask me in the tomorrow session, also, guys. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all. Thanks for joining today. I hope you have learned something today, guys. Thank you all.